everybody. I'm just going to show how I did these prints here on the shirts. I really like the way they turned out. They're not, once again, they're not my idea. I didn't come up with it. I did see it on another YouTube channel. So if anybody wants that link, I can get it for you, but I'm just going to show you how I did it the same way. Well, sort of the same way, but with different colors. Anyways, okay, here we go. And first of all, you're going to need some clothes that, just any kind of clothes. I wouldn't use your good clothes. I would use something, you know, just to try out first, because if you mess up, then you're going to mess up something that you really like. So you're going to want to do something that it's okay if it doesn't turn out properly. This shirt is a bit too big on me. I basically just wear it for bed, and it's so boring, and I want to like try something. So if it doesn't turn out properly, then you know I can do something else with it. Okay, first of all, you take your shirt, and I put some paper down. I taped it down so it won't move. And you can use cardboard, but I don't have any cardboard left in the house, just like cardboard from a cereal box or whatever. And you're going to want to take your shirt and make sure that you have the, you know, it folded and centered. So I could have ironed this first, but, you know, I'm not that classy, and y'all know that. So I'm just going to smooth it out as much as possible. And then you're going to want to take something, and I'm going to use two or three pieces of a newspaper that I can slip underneath there. Because we're going to want, you know, it centered, and you're going to want to fold it. And if you're using cardboard, you're going to want to fold it first. And then, so we're going to take this, and we're going to slip it inside the shirt and open it up. So it's a lot easier if you have cardboard, but this is just the way I'm doing it. Because if you do it just on your regular, if you just fold your shirt in half, the fabric paint is going to go behind onto the back of the shirt, and you're not going to like that. So, okay, so we have it positioned on the paper, and you want to make sure we have it in the center. So, yeah, okay. So it looks like we have it centered, and I'm going to be using the pink because these colors, I will show you a white one really quick too. These are puffy, and these are the ones I got at Dollar Tree. They're not as bright as I would have hoped they would have been. They're more of a 3D, meant to be, I don't know, like draw on and not do what I was doing with the other ones. But anyways, I'm going to show you, and this is the paint, the fabric paint that I got at Michael's, and it was for $3.99. It was regularly like $12 or $13, I believe. And okay, so this is what we're going to do. And if you want, you can mark, you know, I'm pretty good at, I can see the line there. If you want, you can take a pencil, like a fabric pencil, and mark it down. So we're just going to do some designs, and I just squirt it straight from the bottle. And make sure you have some wipes on you, or a damp cloth or whatever, just in case you do make a mistake, you're going to want to wipe it off really fast. So I just have some of these facial cleansers. Hopefully they work. And okay, so we're going to start. And I'm just going to open this over top this piece of newspaper and clean off the nozzle here. And if you get this on your hands, it will come off with nail polish remover or whatever. So we're going to, like, I don't know, just any kind of design you want. And I think, and so I'm just gonna try doing a design like that. And pieces that you missed, you might want to, I don't know, just make the design any way you want. And you see how that little bit of splatter goes? That is totally okay. And if you want to, you can take a brush just to smear it around a little bit, like that. But you're going to want this fairly thick. And you can make pretty much whatever design you want. And it doesn't really matter. You can just close it like that if you want to, or anything you want. Okay, so now we're just going to close it and see how I did that. And I'll just show you how it wipes off very easily. You know, it's kind of nice that it did that, because now I can show you how it just, if you wipe it right away, you can get it off. And we'll just leave that one there because I think it'll go okay. You can wipe this off, and you can wipe it off better than I did. But okay, so now we're going to want to fold the shirt in half, and then we press down. And you make sure, and of course I have it on the hand, we're going to press it. And I'm going to wipe these pieces off that I got on there. And I can also take a little bit of like soap and make sure those come off. But they come off and that'll wash out. So, yes, we're going to make sure it is nice and pressed down. And you never know, the fun part about this is that you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what kind of design you're going to get. And they turn out like those crazy, like picture things that psychologists get people to look at to see what they see and if they're crazy or not. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to flip it over so I can open it this way. And then we're going to want to just open it up carefully. And here we go with our design. And see, I didn't get the bottom of that one properly. It should be over here too, but that's okay. Like I said, it doesn't matter. And anything that you don't like, just take your little cloth and you can do some wiping, but it doesn't, I just like it. It's just for fun. And I think it's really cool. And we're going to do one on a white one. I'm going to show you what the other paint looks like. So this you're going to want to dry for overnight or as long as you can. I dried mine. If you dry it outside on a sunny day, and make sure you have it pinned like flat down. You want to dry it flat. Otherwise it's going to stick together and transfer and whatnot. You're going to want to let this dry for at least 24 hours. And then what I do is turn it inside out and wash it in not hot water, just regular wash. So, okay, so there is our first one. And I'm just going to put this over to the side. Okay, so I just put that one over to the side. And I'm going to show you quickly how I'm going to take this ugly old shirt. And I'm going to cut it out and make it into a tank top. And I don't know how sharp my scissors are right now. I'm going to make it one of those tank tops that are, have the, you wear a bandeau underneath. And if you ever have dull scissors, which I do, the easiest way to sharpen them is to cut sandpaper like this. And it'll sharpen your scissors. And it's just one way of sharpening them instead of having to go to the get them sharpened where it's very expensive. And I'm just going to cut this to where I think I want it. It's easy when you have somebody holding it for you, but okay, so there's one sleeve, and then you're just going to want to take your other sleeve and match it up over here, so you can do it pretty much the same. And do not, just do this on your clothes that you, just practice on practice clothes. Do not do this on your good clothes, or, you know, you can regret it. You're just going to start off there, and I pretty much know how I'm going to do it. So just cutting off the sleeves. And if you have somebody to hold it for you, that would be really good, because here I'm stuck in a knot. There we go. Okay, so we have the sleeves cut off, and that's a piece of the hem that I missed. And then we're going to cut the neck. You could leave the neck like that if you wanted to, but I don't like the way that looks, so I'm going to cut the neck off. And you can either do it in a round circle, or you can go ahead and do it in a V, or just however you want to cut it is fine. Okay, so there we have it. There we have our shirts. And then you want to pull on it. This is a different kind of material, so it's going to look better once I wash it. You want to pull it so it looks, the ends go in. And once I wash it, it'll look better. You can also, I'll show you real quick how you can do the back. Like, if you fold it, I don't know if you saw what I did here. I'm going to start over again. Okay, there, I had cut it all out, and there it is. And now I'm going to take, I got to find out which is the front or back. Okay, it doesn't matter anymore which is the front or back. So I'm going to take the back and fold it in half like this, and then cut. I can see that it's not perfect. We'll match up these hems here. Match up your hems. And you can buy these shirts, and they're kind of pricey. Ardeen's, they're not too pricey, but they're still pricey for Ardeen's. So I'm sorry, I'm taking a long time. Okay, so you want to get it folded, and then we're going to cut and you can cut as many as you want, or thinner if you like. But I'm just going to cut them randomly, but so you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to cut this one a bit longer. And, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm taking a while. You can measure this with a ruler instead of just winging it like I do, but I just like to wing it because I'm not trying to spend an hour making a video and showing you how to do this. Okay. So, yeah, so I'm just going to show you. Okay, and then you want to stretch these out too as well. Stretch out the material. You can stretch every individual one. And there you have that, you know, effect that everybody likes. That is kind of cool. everybody likes it, and some people braid those and do whatever. And yeah, you got to make sure you stretch them out or they don't look good. So there you go. Okay, and now we're going to do quickly, just to glam this up, we are going to do a quick front design with this. And I haven't done this before. This is not going to be one that I am going to be... I've never done this before, okay? So if I mess up, I am very sorry. We're going to go through this together. I am going to make a pair of lips on the front. I'm going to attempt to. Okay, so I'm going to start right here. And there we go. That came out too fast. You want to, okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So we have our lip. And I'm just going to... Oh, it keeps doing that. Make sure you do this first. You squeeze some out first. And we have our lip. And then I'm just going to... Let me see, what can we do with this? Maybe we can just make that a bit thicker. And then I'm just going to take a small paintbrush and just spread this. And you want to be careful here. Spread this in. Just pretend you are lining your own lips and you are trying to make them perfect. There's a big blob there. We'll add it over here. Okay. My nose is running today. I don't know why, and it's thunderstorming out. It was just beautiful out like 10 minutes ago, and I was going to actually do this outside, but this is what happened. So, okay, so we have our lip, and then we just want to make it a pretty lip. Like I said, this is the first time I'm trying this, so if it's not absolutely perfect, then I apologize. I'm just going to spread this in a little bit more. And fix my corners here where there's too much and transfer it there. And I need a little bit more, so I'm just going to take some from over here. And this is going to be a glossy lip. Very shiny lip. then just, I don't know. You can do that to the top too, but I kind of just like it the way it is. And I'm going to do this just gently up here. So it's different. And somebody's at the door, and that just made me mess up. Okay, so I'm going to have to go because somebody's at the door and nobody's going to answer except me. And I will fix this up and I will show you another day how this turned out. So, yeah, just wipe this off right away. And any mistakes that you make. So there is the lip shirt. And I hope you really like it. Let's turn it so you can actually see it. That's what it'll look like at the front. And that's what it'll look like at the back. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know this is, like I said, this is my first time making this kind of a shirt. And I'm going to be making a skirt with this. And I will be filming it. So we'll see you later. Bye.